Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about my #1 biggest keto pet peeve, and that would be the phrase, "That's not keto." So I have a Facebook community. It is called Keto with Megcat. If you want to join, I will put the link in the description box below. Basically, it is an all-inclusive community. We are nice to one another. I do not allow group members to argue with one another, and I do not appreciate when certain group members comment on other group members' posts about maybe like a low-carb tortilla or the Quest pizza, and they say, "That's not keto." Because I'm thinking that there's a little bit of a miscommunication on what keto is. So there are 3 different versions of keto. There is strict keto, which is like all whole foods, no artificial sweeteners, no things including grains such as like the low-carb mission tortillas that are like 6 net carbs or whatever. Actually, I think they're 4 net carbs. Yeah, they're 4. But there's none of that in strict keto, and that's great. That's probably the best way possible to do keto, but it is not the only way to do keto. There is also dirty keto. That is sticking to your macros and keeping carbs usually around 20 or less. Some people do more than that. I usually try to stick to 20 grams, and I do like a little bit of dirty keto too. So I like things like low-carb tortillas every once in a while. Do I have one every day? No, I do not. Do I think they're fine? Yes, I do. It's just, as long as it fits your macros, I think that you can still lose weight, and I will get to that. So that is dirty keto. Then we have lazy keto, and that is, I have a little confusion on this, but I believe it is that you don't track your macros, you just track your carbs, or you don't track. I'm not really sure on the lazy keto one, but it's something to do with tracking, I believe, and I think it's you only track your carbs. So hopefully I'm right about that. I mostly fit into the dirty keto category. I've lost 15 pounds as of yesterday morning, and I was super proud of myself. I haven't been in the 140s in a long time. I'll actually post a before and after picture just so you guys can see my progress since May. Lately, in the past few weeks, probably the past month, I've been trying to go to the gym as well, about 3 to 4 times a week, probably around 3 times a week, but just incorporating some cardio and a little bit of weightlifting into my diet. I'll do that for another video, but it has been helping me, and I've lost a total of 15 pounds. I started at 164, and now I'm down to 149, and I'm super happy about it, and I have lost that weight doing dirty keto. There are people in my group that have lost significant amounts of weight doing dirty keto. 60 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds doing dirty keto. So it's just unbelievable to me how many people are actually researching the diet. They find a what I eat in a day video, and they write, "Oh, that's not keto. That's not keto. Don't pay attention to what she's saying because this isn't keto." Like, it's honestly so frustrating because these people don't even really know what they're talking about. And here's my theory on where these people are coming from. I think that maybe their doctor suggested that they do keto, or maybe they have some sort of condition or health issue such as diabetes, where their doctor recommended it, or they wanted to try it because they heard it does help with insulin. But I think that these people are coming from a place where they personally cannot have things such as grains, or they personally cannot have artificial sweeteners, and they have to stick to a whole food or, strict keto diet. And I think that they they think that's the only way to do keto. But the truth is, that is their personal diet based off of their health condition. It doesn't mean keto, like, there is no such thing as a keto food. Like, there is, like, a food can't be keto. Keto is actually short for ketosis or ketogenic, which would mean a diet that puts you into ketosis. So if you're eating 20 grams of carbs a day or less, you are almost guaranteed to enter ketosis. That's how it works. So you would be then eating a keto diet if you are in ketosis from what you eat. That is just how it is. So if you're eating low carb foods, such as Mission tortilla wraps, or if you have an occasional Diet Coke, just because you personally would not have that Diet Coke or have the aspartame or however you pronounce that comes in the Diet Coke, that is a personal preference, but it does not make what someone else is doing, it doesn't make that wrong. And I think this is like a huge misconception, and it's almost like if you're not doing it my way, then you're not doing it right, and that is not what keto should be about. We should be inclusive of everybody who wants to do the diet, and we should be happy that people are turning their lives around from eating bagels, pizza, candy, sugar, tons of bread. We should be happy that they are now transitioning and eating a wrap that has 4 net carbs instead of a loaf of bread for an appetizer at a restaurant. Like, I just don't understand the negativity. So how is that not keto just because it's something that you wouldn't personally eat? So I think that people need to be a little bit more accepting of how people do keto. The reality is anyone who is doing keto or attempting it is trying to better themselves, and they are trying. That is the most important part. So it's just very frustrating to see people with these negative attitudes when people are still learning, saying, oh, that's not keto, that's not keto, that's not keto, that's not keto, when they actually can have it and stay in ketosis. I think it's just like we should be more helpful, and we should be a little more open-minded to maybe how other people do things. Now, if you have an underlying condition such as PCOS or diabetes, you are the one that needs to take care of you. You are the one that needs to know what you can personally eat. You need to be responsible and do your research and know that you can't have foods with sugar, that you can't, any amount of sugar. You can't have grains. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not diabetic. I'm doing keto strictly because it is the only lifestyle/diet that has worked for me. And it is consistently working. It makes me feel amazing. It makes me feel like I can actually think for once. So it does work, and it has a lot of benefits to it, but I don't have to do keto the same way that you do keto. That's the great thing about it. You can still have results. It is a little restrictive, but you don't have to throw away everything that you love. You can have a Quest pizza every once in a while. You can have a freaking taco with a wrap every once in a while. Just make sure it fits your macros. That's the bottom line. If you don't have diabetes or you don't have a specific health condition and you're strictly doing it for weight loss, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of options if you are strict keto. I think it just allows people to have a little bit more flexibility with what they can have, and it makes the diet a little bit easier. I think a good way to do it is to start doing it, having those things, and maybe eventually cutting them out, and then it's more sustainable for a lot of people that way. But everyone has their own opinions. But just don't go up to someone and say, that's not keto, that's not keto, that's not keto, because you're just putting people down for like literally no reason. They're still going to be successful doing that, and you just look like the keto Grinch. So I just wanted to say that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I will be posting, I have a new upload schedule because I have been on the ball lately, and I am going to stick to my schedule. I will be posting keto videos on Monday, every Monday, and also I will be posting random videos such as like true crime videos or stories or vlogs or whatever video I want on Fridays. Don't forget to subscribe and also turn on my notifications if you want to be notified every time I upload. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.